हाय दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप लोग? आई एम सोबिक हल्दर. आई एम ए स्टूडेंट ऑफ ओम स्टेट मेडिकल यूनिवर्सिटी इन रशिया. टुडे वी हैव टू डिस्कस अबाउट मेंस्ट्रुएशन साइकिल, जिसे हम आमतौर पर पीरियड्स के नाम से जानते हैं. मेंस्ट्रुएशन साइकिल, मेंस्ट्रुएशन words come from Latin word menses. Menses means month, and menstruation means monthly process. Menstruation cycle is just a biological process for every normal lady. So let's get it discussed about menstruation cycle. Menstruation cycle. The terms menses are derived from Latin word menses. Menses means month, and menstruation means monthly process. It means cyclical discharge of the blood from the female genital tract vagina. Menstruation cycle have two parts: ovarian cycle and uterine cycle. Ovarian cycle regular the cyclical growth of the follicles and release of egg each month. And uterine cycle regular cyclical growth of endometrium and sledding. Four phases of a menstruation cycle: menstruation phase or breeding phase, proliferative phase, follicular phase, ovulation phase, secretory phase, or luteal phase. Hypothalamus pituitary ovarian axis. Hypothalamus releasing gonadotropin releasing hormone, and gonadotropin releasing hormone, gonadotropin neurons stimulate anterior pituitary and gonadotrops release. Upon brain stimulate hypothalamus, and hypothalamus release gonadotropin releasing hormone. Gonadotropin nerve stimulate anterior pituitary stimulate gonadotrops, and gonadotrops release FSH and LH hormones. FSH and LH hormone stimulate ovaries, and ovaries release estrogen and progesterone hormone. Estrogen give the positive and negative feedback to the anterior pituitary and hypothalamus, and progesterone always give negative feedback to the anterior pituitary and hypothalamus. Estrogen and progesterone hormone stimulate the uterus and uterus endometrium change, and also cervical muscle change. Now we discuss about ovary. Ovary have theca cell and granulosa cell, and also have oocyte. Theca cell always vascular layer, and granulosa cell always a vascular layer. Theca cell have LH receptor, and granulosa cell have FSH receptor. Theca cell contain low density of lipoprotein cholesterol. Through the LH, low density of lipoprotein cholesterol made androgen. Androgen passes to the granulosa cell, and FSH hormone bind to the FSH receptor and stimulate the enzyme aromatase. And androgen act on the aromatase and make estrogen. FSH hormones bind to the FSH receptor and stimulate an enzyme called aromatase. This aromatase enzyme act on formation androgen to estrogen. Menstrual phase or breeding. Seeding of the inner lining of uterus. Duration 1 to 4 days plus minus 2 days. Cause due to the low level of LH and FSH. Normal bleeding 2 to 5 days. Normal amount 35 ml, and iron loss per cycle 30 mg. Main duration 4 to 7 days. Endometrium thickness during the menstruation 3 to 5 mm, and endometrium thickness after menstruation 1 mm. Follicular phase or proliferative phase. High level of FSH secrete. Function is to stimulate follicles in the ovary. One follicle brings to mature and brings an egg to maturity 1 to 14 days. Follicles secretes estrogen. Increase the level of estrogen secretes by follicles that effect on endometrial proliferation. Ovulation phase. Follicles rupture, open, and release the mature egg 14 days. Promotes by LH search. Decrease the level of estrogen. Lifespan of ovum is 24 hours. secretory phase or luteal phase, a period of corpus luteum activity. After ovulation, the rupture the follicles collapse. Corpus luteum secretes progesterone and estrogen. This is the ovary. First primary follicles, then secondary follicles, and then Graafian follicles. Size of the Graafian follicle is 20 to 24 mm. First 14 days, this phase is called follicular phase, and after that ovulation happens. After ovulation comes to the luteal phase. Next 14 days, first early corpus luteum, then mature corpus luteum, then corpus albicans. Hormonal regulation of a menstruation cycle. First, primordial follicles. Primordial follicles release the FSH hormones. Then granulosa cell secrete estrogen and also secrete inhibin B. Negative effect of the FSH hormones and estrogen release. Inhibiting B hormones dominates the FSH and estrogen in get amount release. Then LH also release before the 3 days of ovulation. Before the 10 to 12 hours of the ovulation, LH make the peak position, and then ovulation occurs, and after ovulation, LH decrease. After ovulation, progesterone hormone they increase its level, and day 8 after the ovulation, peak of the progesterone hormones. And when the corpus luteum is dead, progesterone hormone also decline. Corpus luteum also release inhibin B hormone, and it give the negative feedback of FSH hormone. After ovulation, estrogen also increase its level, and then when corpus luteum is dead, estrogen also decline its level. Clotting blood in menstruation cycle. Natural menstruation blood come out without clotting because of fibrinolysin. Clot happen when it is excessive blood or it takes time to blood comes out in liquid form. Clotting blood signifying you have a heavy menstruation bleeding. It is not normal. If it is a small clot like pea and groundnut, then it is fine. But it is more than like the lemon size, then you should consult a doctor. When your period date is passed, after some days you have pain and clots with bleeding, then it means you have miscarriage a newborn baby. Clots during periods first 3 days it's alright, but more than 5 to 7 days is abnormal. You have clots but no pain, it's okay, but have clots with pain is abnormal. Hypothyroidism cause you may have a heavy bleed and clots. Abnormal condition. 5 to 7 days irregular bleeding, you feel tired and have the blood deficiency, normally caused of the iron deficiency. Due to abnormal clots, you should take spinach, green leaves, beetroot, pomegranate, use more water and keep hydration of the body, and take the iron rich foods like dates. Now we solve a question. In this question asked us, in a 28 days cycle, ovulation occur about 14 days. Period to be expected means in a woman with a regular cycle of 32 days length, when is ovulation expected to occur? Now we solved this question. So corpus luteum cycle is always a fixed 14 days, and 14 days of the luteum cycle. So the ovulation occurs 32 days of the cycle minus 14 days of the corpus luteum cycle. So 18 days is, so answer is 18 days. So 14 days of the luteum cycle and 18 days is the polyphase phase. And after 18 days, the ovulation occurs. Hi friends, if you like my video, then please share and subscribe my channel. Or if you want to any query about Russian MBBS, then you can contact me. My contact number in my description box. Bye. Have a nice day.